Let's go for the last question. This is geometry. In triangle ABC, note that whenever you see a geometry problem without a diagram, it would be a good idea to already draw the diagram while reading the question. Sorry if my diagram is not that accurate to the given. Okay, so in triangle ABC, I'm gonna label the points A, B, C. Point P lies inside the triangle. So let's say if this is point P, then I'll draw lines AP, BP, and CP. So we get something like this. Okay. And they meet sides BC, CA, and AB at D, E, and F, respectively. Okay. So suppose that the areas of triangles ABP, BCP, and CAP are 18. I'll use another color, 18, 24, and 30. There. We're we're asked to find the ratio BF is to FA. So an important idea that we're about to use is if we have a triangle and let's say we have this line segment rather that goes from this vertex to the opposite side, then if the areas here are, let's say, A and B, and the sides here are C and D, then that means that A is to B equals C is to D. Okay. So with this in mind, what do you think is the first step that we can do here?
So we have that BF over FA equal to 30 over 24.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that would be a straightforward way to get the answer. But for the sake of completeness, let's show a more complete solution. What we can do is to let X be the area of this triangle AFP. Okay. And then what is the area of triangle BFP in terms of X? So given that the total area of triangle ABP is 18 from the problem, uh, we get that since the area of triangle AFP is X, we get that the area of triangle BFP is 18 minus X. Okay, so now we notice that we have two triangles here that look exactly like this setup that we have here, right? That's triangle AFC and triangle BFC, split by AP and BP. Cool. So we have two triangles essentially with the same height in each. And that means that we can get a ratio here. Okay. And the ideal ratio that we can use here is PC over PF. From triangle AFC, this is equal to 24 over X. Okay. And for the other one, triangle BFC, we get that this is 30 over 18 minus X. Self-writing. Hold on. So given this, what will we get as the value of x? If the equation is 24 over x equals 30 over 18 minus x. In fact, you can make this a bit nicer. Note that 24 and 30 are both divisible by 6, so we can just make this 4 and make this 5, and we get an equivalent equation. And that makes solving a lot easier. So what's the value of x if we have this? X equals 8, yes. So if we cross multiply, right, that's 4 times 18 minus x equals 5x, or 72 minus 4x equals 5x, which leads to 72 equals 9x, and that leads to x equals 8. And thus, 18 minus x equals 10. Cool. So using this idea again, which is, by the way, due to these two triangles here having the same height, I forgot to mention. What is the ratio of BF is to FA? Make sure that you put the correct number on the numerator. Yeah, so it's 5 is to 4, right? So given that 18 minus x equals 10 and x equals 8, we get that BF is to FA equals 10 is to 8, or 5 is to 4. And therefore the answer is 5 plus 4, 9. Yes.